The full form of IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. So, as the word irritable itself, means, it suggests that there is some irritation happening to the gut or the gastrointestinal system that is leading to symptoms. So what is that irritation? We will come to that later on. Let's first start with the symptoms. So, few of the common symptoms are abdominal pain and cramping. And this pain is very typical. It comes in the lower abdomen, and most commonly it gets relieved after passing motion, after evacuation of the bowel. So that is a very characteristic symptom of the pain and irritable bowel syndrome. So the other symptom could be bloating and gas, and we could very easily dismiss it as simple gastritis or acidity, but it could be, the underlying cause could be IBS, bloating and gas. Then the other typical symptom is urgency and incomplete evacuation. What do I mean by that? When sometimes what happens, you either eat something and then you immediately get a urge to pass motion, or sometimes it's just that it may not be related to the meal, but as such you feel like passing motion, and then you feel that you have to go immediately, you cannot control. And the other symptom is incomplete evacuation, like you pass motion, but then you are not satisfied. There is a sense of like there is still something stuck there, and you are not
Yes.
able to pass it out freely. So that is incomplete evacuation. Then there can be changes in the bowel movement, which is like very important symptom. You have an absolutely normal bowel habits, like you wake up in the morning and you freshen up in the morning, but then all of a sudden, maybe not, maybe so suddenly, maybe over a period of time, you tend to get constipated, or you tend to pass loose stools, and that too very frequently. So if there is a change in the pattern of the regular bowel habits, that also suggests underlying IBS. And then there can be passage of mucus in the stool, which is also not normal, because in normal stool you would not be able to see the mucus. So the last two symptoms, the changes in the bowel movements and passage of mucus in the stool, and sometimes some patients may have blood in stools also. These are serious symptoms, number one. Number two, you should never ignore them, because there can be underlying other pathologies other than IBS which may be more serious. So that is why you need to consult a doctor, get yourself evaluated completely. And IBS, the diagnosis of IBS is made after ruling out all of the common causes of these symptoms which are related to the gastrointestinal tract. IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. Then there is another term called inflammatory bowel symptoms or inflammatory bowel disease, which is IBD, which is a serious problem, which requires you to be put on immune suppressing agents or steroids. And sometimes, especially after 40, if there is a change in the frequency of bowel habits and stool or mucus and blood in the stools, there can be underlying carcinoma meaning cancer of the intestine, small or large. So you need to take this symptoms very seriously. Get yourself evaluated. Evaluation could include a simple stool test to see the composition, to see the normal gut bacteria, to see the presence of blood, occult blood in the stools, or sometimes there can be malabsorption.